Hey guys, we are here at California Adventure and we're going to show you every restaurant that they have. So right when you first walk in, you get on Buena Vista Street through the gates. The first thing you come to, where the sun's there we go, is Mortimer's Fresh Fruit Stand. They have cold drinks, snacks, and that kind of stuff. It's right to your very right when you first walk in, headed down Buena Vista Street. Okay, so this is Trolley Treats. It's a candy shop that they have on the corner of Buena Vista Street. And we'll go in, kind of take a look and see. They have different kinds of things in here. They have, cold drinks and snacks. Lots of snacks. And they have a pretty good, like a treat chocolate counter. See if I can kind of sneak in there and show you guys. Okay. This is where you can get cookies and kind of like Jolly Holiday and like Pooh's Corner. Okay, and then in the same building, you go over to the right, and this is Clarabelle's Ice Cream. This place is pretty good. And then over directly past that is Fiddler, Viper, and Practical Cafe. It's basically just a Starbucks. So we'll head out of here, and I think we're gonna go right, kind of work our way around the park, so just keep going right, and we'll show you what's up. All right, so as we're going to the right, you see Willie's Churro Cart. It's pretty much always busy. They have all sorts of good churros, and they usually do some sort of a seasonal offering. So we're headed to the right of Grizzly Peak. Actually, I called this Condor Flats, I believe. Okay, so as we walk into, I guess it's called Grizzly Peak now. I don't know, they used to call it Condor Flats, but their Smoke Jumper Grill. They usually have pretty good shakes. Their burgers are meh, and they don't really do burgers very well here. They have other things, French fries and that kind of stuff. It's okay. All right, well, we got some food and lodging ahead on this little trail, the backside. And right here is the park entrance to the Grand California Hotel. Let's see if I can kind of get out of the sun there. There we go. That's the only way in and out that's not through one of the main gates. Grand California. All right, so at the end of, I guess this would be technically the Redwood Creek Trail, you've got the churro cart. I didn't do any of the churro carts or any of that other stuff in the last video. But these are more like mainstays than anything. This one over here usually has some pretty good seasonal offerings. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna head in to the right again, go past the Painted Ladies, and then we're gonna get back over to the pier area. All right, so as you exit Grizzly Peak, you head into basically the hub area. You can go right to Pixar Pier, straight to the wharf, or left maybe down to Cars Land and Avengers Campus. But right to the left of the hub is what they call the cappuccino cart. They have really good coffee, and they have pretty good snacks. So yeah, if you don't want to wait in line for Starbucks, that's the place to go. And they do have really quick mobile order. All right, dudes. Well, we decided to head to the right like usual. We're headed down Paradise Pier. Oh, there we go. That's Ariel's. You'll know where that's at. This is the Festival of Holidays festival, I guess. And they have a ton of kiosks and stuff like that. Not really including any of those because I feel that that's its own separate thing. We did a little bit of it last year. We reviewed, some of the interesting stuff. And we're headed up to Corndog Castle up here on the right, and then we're gonna head into Paradise Grill and Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta here in just a bit. All right, so here is the infamous Corndog Castle where corn dogs rule. Actually, I think Red Wagon's a little bit better, but they're probably all the same. I guess it just depends on the day and who's cooking them and how fresh they are. Corndog Castle, dude. All right, so it's a little crowded in here right now, for good reason, I guess. Kind of navigating. We've got Paradise Garden Grill. They changed their menu quite a bit. This place right now looks like it has sort of Mexican style food. They did this last year, but the menu's changed. It's usually pretty good. I haven't tried anything here yet, just because we're doing other kinds of foods. This place is pretty chill. It's got a lot of seating. You can, you know, grab your food, come and hang out. There's also up here on the right is the Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta. It's kind of a buffet style thing. You can get salads, pizza, salads, and then this is the pizza and pasta you can get in here. It's a quick serve. I've had their pizza before. It's meh. The pasta is decent. There's a little bit of the holiday cheer. Like I said, this place back here is pretty cool. It's got a lot of seating and a pretty good place to come and just kind of chill out. Grab your food. There you go. Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta. Just to the other side, near the pier, is Bayside Brews. You can come. They have a bunch of different beers and drinks you can get. So if you're into that, go for it. Bayside Brews. All right, and right here is a little slushy cart. They have, you know, lemonade and Coke and blue and red. Pretty good. All right, now we are headed in. Well, I guess we're still around the pier area. This is like the kind of the Santa Cruz looking thing. They have little shops and game stalls. There's a big old roller coaster that flies by and people screaming around. There's a fun wheel over there. A lot of people like that. Go on there and get those moving carts and freak out everybody. It's fun. Now on the pier, you've got, if you're in the mood for a hot dog, you can go over here to Angry Dogs. I don't think we ever ate there, or ate there. It's kind of new. We have a couple of these little like carts, but they're kind of permanent. Angry Dogs. Got a hot dog on.
Make some noise!
And continuing down the boardwalk, we've got a place called Poultry Palace. You can get your chicken drumstick box, corn on the cob, turkey legs, roast, and chimichangas. This place is at the entrance to Incredicoaster. There is Jack Jack's cookie cart. You can get little Nom Nom chocolate chip cookies, and they're pretty good. Yeah, well, I guess it's at the exit, but it's right there. We're gonna go get on Incredicoaster. All right, this is the adorable snowman frosted treats, where you can get soft serve ice cream, and you know, it's pretty good. Then we're headed over to the infamous Lamplight Lounge. This is the upper terrace. I think it's called like Lamplight Fresca or something, I can't remember. I'll go see if I can find out. Now at the very end, I guess or the beginning, we went to the right and worked our way around, is the Lamplight Lounge. This place is pretty hard to get reservations, but if you can, it's pretty good. Lamplight Lounge. There's the light. That totally was a flag. That was not a light, a lamplight. That's the thing up there. Pixar Pier. Lamplight Lounge. Mystery solved. Alright, so we're kind of in one big building that's split up into 3 different restaurants. This is the Sonoma Terrace. This is where you can come and get wine and beer and that kind of stuff. It's a little awkward, but this is Wine Country Trattoria. It's in the same building, directly across from Pacific Wharf. Got one more to show you here. This one's Magic Key only. It's called Magic Key Terrace, and it's upstairs. It's actually really, really cool. So if you have the Magic Key Pass and you get a chance to eat up there, that's where it's at. It's upstairs. You get a really cool view in the restaurant up there. They have some pretty good food too. Next stop, Pacific Wharf. As you cross the bridge, you head into Pacific Wharf from the main hub. It's got some really good restaurants in here, and it's gonna get a little loud, so we'll deal with it. So in Pacific Wharf, you've got Cocina Cucamonga. This place has the most legit Mexican food. Their quesadilla tacos are off the hook. This is in Pacific Wharf. You go over to the left, you've got this Pacific Wharf beer truck, and this is the Lucky Fortune Cookery. They have Asian food, and they have some pretty good stuff here. Just to give you a shot or a look at kind of the seating area all around. It's busy today. All right, we've got Rita's Baja Blenders over here. It's really loud. We've got those Dapper Dan cousins over there doing some acapella. You can go over there and get your margarita on. You might need to get one of those later, listening to all this stuff. Okay, and then one last place is the Pacific Wharf Cafe. There's actually a couple more down the street we're gonna catch. But they have sandwiches and bread and soup and stuff like that in a bread bowl. Pacific Wharf Cafe. heading out of Pacific Wharf, you can do the bakery tour over at Bodine. And then also, you can do, if you want some snacks and ice cream, Ghirardelli's Soda and Fountain Shop. This place is good. Also, another thing, they have coffee here in the mornings. They open pretty early if you don't want to do Starbucks. Ghirardelli's. I don't think this place is going to be around much longer. That's what I heard. Into Cars Land, to the right, you've got Fillmore's Taste Inn. They've got cold drinks, fruit, snacks, stuff like that. This place is pretty cool. Looks like they have some potato chips over there too. So in Cars Land, they have what they call the Cozy Cone Corner. You've got these little cones, not really little, but you know, they've got churros. Pretty good. Some of those churro carts are better though. You've got ice cream cones and chili con queso. That's where you get the chili and all the stuffed macaroni and cheese and all that kind of stuff that are in these like waffle cone bread things. Then you've got frozen cone concoctions. This place is pretty neat. It looks cool. Makes you feel like you're actually in Cars Land, like the movie. And then you've got popcorn. Popcorn. I do want to mention one thing, kind of a fun story. So at the popcorn, they have dill pickle popcorn, sriracha popcorn, all sorts of different stuff, and they change it up all the time. It's actually pretty good. Just try it out. Something different. It might be strange. It might be delicious. And then there's the other place, that frozen one over there. Kind of forgot earlier. I tried a Red's apple freeze once, and it's made with real apples. I'm allergic to them. Oops. Found out the hard way. And here is the beautiful Flo's V8 Cafe. They have all sorts of like American-inspired dishes. It's really, really good for a sit-down service. Headed out of Cars Land, we're headed into Adventures Campus. Actually have some pretty decent food in here at a place called Pim's Test Kitchen. We'll go show you that in just a second. Okay, so in Adventures Campus, you've got Pim's Test Kitchen, and then right over there, it's a little bar area called Pim's Tasting Lab. Now, back to Pim's Test Kitchen. This place is really good. They have some pretty amazing food. They have a peanut butter and jelly and banana and candied bacon sandwich. Sounds gross. It is delightful. They have probably the best tater tots in the entire park. They have a panini sandwich. This is really good too. If you're here, check this place out. Well worth it. 5 of 5. Also in Adventures Campus is the Shawarma Palace. They've got all sorts of shawarmas over there. I think there's another one too. We're gonna go find it. I think it's over by Guardians. There's the Web Slingers ride. They're about ready to do a show. I think this is gonna do the Wakanda show. All right, so this is a better shot of Pim's Tasting Lab. We've actually done a review on this place. I think it was last year, maybe the year before. We met up with our friend Jim from Anaheim Park Tourist. Had some beers late in the night. This place is pretty good for craft cocktails and good beers. There's a shot, probably my favorite ride in Disney's California Adventure. This is Guardians of the Galaxy. It used to be Tower of Terror. They changed it, but it's cool. Pretty neat, especially when they do the Monsters After Dark layover. Here we have Terran Treats. I don't think this place used to be here. I think it used to be somewhere else. They have sweet spiral ratons and also cosmic cream orbs, like little cookies. It looks kind of like ube, but it's raspberry cheesecake. It's cool. I figured we'd show you this too, since this is brand new. This is Wakanda Forever. This is like a little photo op that they have back on the side of Hyperion Theater. They're probably going to start a new show up there, of what I've heard. Let's go check this out. Looks kind of cool. It's a big old Black Panther. Get your photo. It's really neat. They've done a bunch with the back here. Very cool. And here's the other shawarma cart. This one is the Shawarma Palace 2. This is the back lot, Hollywood Studios. Right here they have ice cold refreshment, the Hollywood Lounge they call it now. They usually just have drinks and stuff like that here. And then over to the right, we have the red food cart. See if we can get a video of that. They usually have some pretty good like food truck stuffs there. Menu changes. Here is the Flavors of Wakanda cart. They have mafe and peri peri chicken. I'm not sure if this is probably something to do with the release of the movie. It's not part of the holiday or festival of holidays. They might keep this around. I'm not sure. All right, so now we are in Hollywood Backlot, and there's the Fairfax Market. They have just kind of your grab-and-go stuff, chips and drinks, and little fruits and things like that. And then when you go over here to the left, nope, there's a big old thing there. We've got the infamous smoothies. This place makes all kinds of blended drinks and things like that. It's pretty delicious if you're into that kind of thing. Smoothies. And here we have the Best Wiener in a Supporting Role Award wieners. This is where you come and you get your hot dog on. It's actually like really legit hot dogs. I remember a while back they had one called the Big Hero 6 dog, and it was absolutely the worst sounding hot dog you can ever imagine, but we got it. It was a banh mi style hot dog with wasabi mayonnaise and a teriyaki kind of marinated hot dog, black garlic bun, with what else did it have? Oh, and then the banh mi slaw on the top. It was so good. I wish they would bring that back because that was killer. Maybe if they do something over in Pacific Wharf with that San Fran Tokyo idea, maybe they'll bring back the Big Hero 6 dog, because I'll get that every time I come here. Well, this is the last one. This is kind of the golden staple of California Adventure. This is Carthay Circle. Looks like the actual restaurant is back open, which is nice to see. And they do have a lounge that you can usually get reservations for, kind of like a smaller menu, but it is actually really good. So Carthay Circle, really good. The crown jewel. And that's about it for Disney's California Adventure, every restaurant.